No, because anyone who knows me knows my Taylor Swift theory. And the Taylor Swift theory is this. Taylor Swift plays, I don't want to say plays. She has this role that she uses or whatever. However you want to say it. Taylor Swift the victim, Taylor takes a stand, everyone supports Taylor. How do you support Taylor? Buy her record. Because there's always something that happens around a release. And the first time I kind of caught on to it, it was when she pulled all her stuff off of Spotify. I don't know if you remember that. It was about, I don't even want to guess, 4, I guess. I don't care. But she pulled all her music off Spotify, and I was like, that's kind of weird. I wonder why she did that. It's not really a big deal for her. I mean, she's not, you know, checking the mailbox for her Spotify checks. But she did that, and then I was online, and I saw an article saying there had been no platinum records that year. And Taylor's, what they were saying was, or they were implying that Spotify was the reason that no one buys records anymore. And they were saying that Taylor Swift's album, I can't remember the name of it. It was the one that had, what was the song? It was everywhere. Shake 'em off, shake me off, shake 'em off. I don't know. I don't listen to Taylor Swift. But that album was the first chance for a platinum album that year. Sure enough, Taylor. She dropped, the album dropped, she goes platinum, I think within like 2 or 3 days. I mean, and then, you know, there's more instances, but I don't want to talk too much about Taylor. Fast forward to the Golden Globes and Oprah dropping her speech, which, let me first say, was very inspirational. Very inspirational. I mean, Oprah, for me, for most people, I don't want to just say for me, is a hero. I mean, what she did as a human, not even as an African American woman, but just as a human, to be able to just keep growing and innovating is amazing. But that speech, I just kind of felt like I saw it coming. You know? I felt like, okay, we all know what this is going to be. You know, the only thing that was missing was like the music from Remember the Titans. You know? I mean, I felt like I was hearing, you know, in jazz, like they have like contrafacts, which is a song with a different melody over different, or changes, chord changes. So you take a song and then you write different melody over it. I felt like I was hearing a Oprah Winfrey contrafact over the Obama Yes We Can speech. And you know, everyone was tweeting and retweeting and so happy, and I see these things, Oprah for president. I don't want Oprah to be my president. I'm not against Oprah being president, but I don't know why you want Oprah to be president. And it's not against Oprah. That's not my problem. I know people are going to look at this or listen to this and say, why do you have a problem with Oprah? I don't have a problem with Oprah. If she runs and she becomes the Democratic candidate, I'm definitely going to vote for her because she beats the alternative. But my problem is, or what I'm afraid of, or what I'm nervous of, is this concept of this like popularity contest. Oprah has no experience. So how can you come down hard on Trump for having no experience, and then you say you want Oprah? Now, granted, I think Oprah would do 100 times better than Trump because I feel like she would listen. You know, so while they both don't have experience, she seems like she'd be able to put together a team and, you know, listen to that team. But I don't know that. That's a guess. That's a leap of faith that I'm not really ready to do. I think it's unnecessary. Now, that being said, who else is there? And on top of that, besides the fact that who else is there, what does that really say about our government that if we're looking for Oprah Winfrey to be our savior? You know what I mean? I don't know how much she knows the law, how she understands how laws work, you know? I mean, I guess she figured out how to run her own network, but, I just I don't think those things translate. I mean, I think the closest we have to somebody with no experience, not the closest, it would be Reagan, for sure. But he at that time as governor. And I think that's important. You can't leave that out, And he's not even somebody that I support what he did, but at least he wasn't effective, At least he did the job. Like right now, what we have in the office, he's not doing the job. I mean, I don't care what you think. You tell me one job where I could be on that job and be tweeting to people, not reading any of my instructions. If I have a gig that I gotta play and they send me music to learn, and I show up without learning that music, I will either be fired or I won't be called again. I can't just do whatever I want and shoot from the hip. No one can. None of us can. I don't understand why everyone's giving him this pass to just say, oh, well, we're going to take him at word, face value or whatever. No. So, anyway, I just feel like listening to Oprah talk last night, it was great. It was inspirational. I'm happy that she, is inspiring young women, especially African American women, because they didn't have very many role models. Watching that with my mother, my sister, and my girlfriend, I could see, it means something. And that's okay. But now we don't have to go to, Oprah for president. Let Oprah be Oprah. She's doing amazing work. She's giving opportunities that weren't there before. That's important. It's very, very important. We can't lose sight of that. I tell everybody, my goal for this year is to hustle. Hustle and get opportunities for other people. Because I feel like it's very important for us to have opportunities in several platforms. That's how we have a voice as a community. Have lawyers, have doctors, have politicians, have business owners. We need a community. We need a community of people coming from different angles. That's the only way. That's the only way it's going to work, in my opinion. But I wouldn't be sad if we had Oprah as president. Maybe I get a car. instead of a tax break, I would open up and it would just say, you get a car. No. Maybe, I don't know. She's rich enough. No, she's not rich enough. Is she? She is. She's worth I think it's $3.3 billion. Billion. What do you even do with that? What is it like if you're a billionaire to go to Walmart? Does it even mean it? Do you even know? Like, you're just in there and you're looking at these prices and they mean nothing to you. You're looking at these people. You can't relate to them at all. But that's who you want to run the country. I don't know. Just something to think about. It can't all be about feelings, good feelings, high vibrations. Sometimes you got to put a little thought into it. So, but again, I wouldn't be opposed to her at all. gladly vote for her and feel very proud to have a woman president, an African American woman president. It would be beautiful. I think it would be a beautiful, beautiful thing. But then I also think about, ooh, man, if Obama gave us Trump, what would Oprah bring out? I don't even want to think. I don't even want to think about it. So I won't think about it anymore. What I will think about is Black Mirror. Have you seen